Alright, I've made some few updates. I've just edited the website. I've done the edits from Rich Persian Boys to Stain. Now the website's ready. We have to obviously make the products, take some content and some shoots and stuff that I can put on the website, and I literally need the physical product with me, which is going to arrive. I think she guaranteed me, my manufacturer guaranteed me end of March. So I hope I'll receive all of the samples before April, but we'll see. We never know. It always has some delays and stuff. So yeah, let me show you how it looks. So as soon as you arrive to the website, you'll get this pop-up, early access. It used to have an image, but now I think it's cooler and softer to not put anything, just a white box and the text. So yeah. So this is obviously not my picture. So I've took a sample picture in order to imagine how it could look and stuff. But I really do like these colors and this vibe that I'm trying to gonna reproduce in the future. Um, yeah, so all of the website is covered with my font. Right, also gonna click the cookies box. All right. So all of the website is covered with my box. You have here the menu, the shipping, the refund, and the contact, the website. So about us, yep, as you can see, every single text, I mean most of it, is based on the same font. Okay, let's pretend that I'm trying to buy a product from the website. That'll be here. Product, you'll see some pictures. Bam, bam. If you're on a phone or something, yeah, so add up. You can just add and pay with Apple Pay or PayPal and stuff. Here, as I am on Google, it won't show, but if I am on Safari and that I do this, up, 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 quick, up, Apple Pay. So people can pay directly. That's so much easier, such a good shortcut. Every time that I'm shopping on the website, I'm hoping that they have this feature because it makes things so much easier. Okay, let's pretend you want to see some more details on the product. You just click here. That's the showing menu. Okay, so you have pictures. First, details. You'll see the fabric, so 100% cotton stuff. You'll see the fitting of the model, and you have the size chart. And you'll have the size chart. Then it shows the shipping time for the national shipping, European, and worldwide shipping. And then at the end, you have the newsletter. So yeah, that's all for now. Still moving up, progressing every single day. I can show you something cool, like my last designs. I've been designing every day lately. So this is one of the shirts that I've made lately. I hope you can see all of the details, the pink and stuff. I really do love that one. I have that one as well. I'm trying to reproduce something like grungy and vintage, thrifty vibe that I can apply on my graphic shirt. That one's cool. So yeah, what's good is that I have a good technique in order to get some inspirations. So obviously you have like the Pinterest stuff and like scrolling around to show some ideas and stuff. But this is the main and not the main, but the easiest way in order to get inspiration, and you mostly will copy others people's stuff. So what I'd like to do is like closing my eyes for maybe 5 minutes, and all of the ideas are gonna come through in my mind. They're all coming by itself, and then I'm gonna write down everything in my notes. And most of the time that comes by itself, not even with like an intent of doing this exercise. Like sometimes when I pray at night, or when I do my things, my visualization and stuff, it comes by itself. So as soon as I get an idea, I write it down in my notes, and then I'll reproduce it later. So yeah, that's pretty much all for now, guys. And as last time, I'm just gonna record when I want, every time that I have something interesting to show. I'm not going to the gym today, so maybe we'll be showing you around another day. So yeah, see you later. All right, new book just arrived. So basically, always trying to read a book related to marketing strategies or clothing brand development and stuff. So every time that I finish one, I'm starting another. So you might remember that the previous one was the blue one, Years of Heroes. I finished it. It was quite great. I was talking about the House of Eeyores founder, talking about his journey and stuff. So it was quite interesting seeing all of the issues and stuff that he had. This one is more focused on brand development. So they're gonna talk about everything that I need to know. Let me show you. Wholesaling, product development, branding, direction, or marketing, firm section, starting your brand, retailing. Yeah. This is the Fashionary thing, which is the same company that made Textilepedia and stuff. Let me show you. This was the previous one. This was the previous one. This is the Fashionary one. Oops. This one was for the logos. It doesn't help me that much, but it was nice to read. Supreme book. And yeah, the next one that I'm probably gonna buy is Building a Clothing Brand. But first I have to start that one, which I'm gonna do right now. And yeah, that's all for now. Let's keep going. Okay, yo. It's 11 p.m. I went out today. I wanted to make a small update about my life, how I feel currently and stuff. So we are outdoor right now. It's not that cold actually. It's kind of good. The weather is warming up slowly, surely. I am in front of the place where I used to run into my pull-ups and my outdoor workout. You probably had seen that in my first vlogs where I used to record when I was running and stuff. No, you might know, I'm not running anymore. I'm just going to the gym daily. Anyway, last week I went to the cinema with my dad and I told him that I was quitting my job in order to invest 100% of myself and my time to my project, to my business, my clothing brand. I think he had a good reaction. At first, I didn't tell him that I was quitting to develop my business. I just told him that I was quitting. So he got mad. He kind of tripped. He said, "What the fuck are you doing?" And then I explained him that I had a business, a hustle, that I want to grow, something that I want to make huge of, something that I want to develop and commit 100% of my time. I told him that it became a passion, that I wanted to make it my life, my lifestyle, my routine. And then he said that he was supporting. So I think that's encouraging when you have people around you that agree, valid, and support you. You know that you won't find any animosity around yourself, in your circle, in your private circle and network. You'll find no animosity and no people trash talking or backstabbing or not supporting you. And so you won't receive any negative energy. I think that's pretty damn cool. So I'm lucky about that. I've also told my mom that I was quitting my job and committing to my business. She had a mob reaction, I guess, because as it's not 100% safe and secure, as I'm not gonna get any incomes at first place, she got a bit scared and stuff, and she'd rather me doing studies rather than studying myself. So yeah, I'm pretty lucky, thanks to God. I know that He made me born in a damn good family. My God is watching me. He's making me believe that everything is possible if I put all of my will into it, that I can become the person that I want. And this is something that makes me resonate and that I want to transfer to other people through my brand, through my videos like right now. I want to inspire people. Some people that are watching my videos are some close friends of mine, some people in my cities told me that I was inspiring them. And the fact that people telling me that I was inspiring them, inspiring me even more. So I know this is what I want to do with my life, inspire people, inspire myself first, then growing so big that I can inspire others. I'm so happy in my life about the fact that I can do whatever I want, that I can invest and commit 100% of myself. I'm building something so huge. I'm currently just at the foundations right now, but I know that bricks for bricks, day after day, one step after another, I know that I can grow so big and build something so huge. This is just like the definition of stain. You start as a stain and you want to become your own artwork. And the process is what makes it beautiful. So just don't get stuck where you are right now. Just think outside of the box, act outside of the circle. Become so huge through something that you love so much that you become a fucking artwork. Alright, so I'm gonna end up the video with some words of wisdom as usually. Let me find that in my phone. If people put as much energy in achieving their goals as making up excuses, they will surprise themselves. Typically what I was saying. Commit 100% in what you want to do rather than committing 100% of something you can avoid to do. That's all for me, guys. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for dropping a like. Love you.